I have the samples right here, Dr. Cat.
Okay then. I just hope we can prevent another tragic accident.
Actually, would you mind examining Lucas's body with me?
Whatever for, Carla.
I suspect something else happened to Lucas, but I need to find more proof.
Oh my. All right, let's take a second look.
Here are the bruised knuckles. There might be more clues on him than just this. I should look around more. The jacket is torn. Was he in a fight? He must have wiped the blood off his hand.
Bruises on his knuckles look fresh, so I'd say Lucas had been fighting.
Damn it. There were also signs of struggle by the pool. All of this suggests that Lucas's death really wasn't an accident.
That'd mean there's a murderer on Esperanza.
I hate to think of it, but we should face the facts. What if someone's trying to kill Ruben too?
You may be right, Carla. This whole situation is too bizarre.
I'll get a few photos for proof before we go.
We should let Mrs. Bird in on the situation. She deserves to know.
Did you find them? Oh, I really should have helped.
Mrs. Bird, there's something we need to tell you. I'm afraid we found evidence that Lucas was murdered.
Oh no, goodness me. Does that mean Ruben is in danger as well?
We think he might be.
What are you waiting for then? Check those leftovers for poison. Please.
We could utilize Ruben's workshop to run the tests.
Yes, it's opposite the security office. Do hurry.
That's the workshop. Looks like Ruben's installed an electronic lock, though.
Oh, well, we'll just... Someone should have a key to bypass this, right?
Perhaps Q has one. He's fixing that window in the club room.
Good call. I'll be right back. Hey, Q. Restoring the room to its former glory, I see.
You bet. What can I do for you, señorita?
It's about Ruben's treatment. Dr. Cat needs to run some tests in the workshop. But we can't bypass that electronic lock.
Ah, see. I actually installed it myself last month. Take the key, Carla. Anything to help Mr. Navarro recover.
Hopefully, this will help me unlock the workshop.
Quick thinking, Carla. Let's head inside.
So, where do we start?
Hand me the food samples, please. I'll prepare them for testing. Thanks. Ruben said there's a Navarro Labs Unitest device around here. Would you mind finding it while I set up the samples?
What am I looking for exactly?
Right, sorry. It should be a small handheld device with a scanner. Just attach it here once you find it. Thanks. That's the one. Just attach the Unitest device there. Just attach the Unitest device. Okay, we're in business now. Are you ready to run the test?
You bet. Let's find out what's inside those leftovers.
You seem really excited about running this.
To be honest, I've always been fascinated by forensics. We practiced it a bit back at journalism school, too.
Really? Well, this is going to be enlightening.
I've got this. How hard could it be? The analysis was successful. The analysis was successful. The analysis was successful. Great. I've got the results back.
Let me have a look at the results, Carla. Let's see here. All the results have come out negative, which means Ruben wasn't poisoned with food.
I guess that's a relief, right? But what now?
I'm not sure. Personally, I can't think on an empty stomach.
On the bright side, at least we know the food won't kill us. Shall we head back to the dining hall for lunch?
Sounds like a plan. Thanks again for all your help, Carla.
Nancy! I've missed you.
Can't say it's mutual. How come you look so glum today?
You would too, if you drunk as much as I have.
You're the prime example of why I don't drink, Freddy.
Ossie's mean comments are just a cover for your secret love for me.
You're a lost cause.
Chérie, you shouldn't be so hard on him.
I guess he's having a rough time already.
Don't punish a man for things he can't control.
As long as he stays conscious, we have enough problems already.
I'll recover. I always do.
I need to speak with Reuben. Immediately.
I'm sorry, Admiral, but that's up to Miss Frost.
Don't you have any power here?
Go easy on her, Sam. She's still upset about Lucas's accident.
It was no accident.
What was that?
Someone murdered him!
What's all the commotion about?
I'm not sure if you're ready to hear this.
Miss Page, don't play games with me. Just spit it out already.
We think that Lucas was in a fight before he died. Dr. Cat confirmed that there are fresh bruises on his knuckles.
What are you saying exactly?
Someone on this island, for whatever reason, murdered the security man.
What? Can you even back up such accusations?
There was a large rip in Lucas's suit. He must have brawled with someone before he fell. And I found a bloody napkin in his pocket, so he still had time to clean up.
Show. Don't tell. As grim as those photos are, Miss Page, you may be right. Is it possible there was a personal attack on Reuben, too?
Well, we've been investigating and...
Miss Frost, I must talk to Reuben.
Nobody is allowed to see Reuben or leave the island until we know exactly what's going on. No exceptions, Wilkinson.
Ha! You're a civilian with no authority over me. You should think very carefully about who you're speaking to.
I have. Your title doesn't scare me one bit.
This fiasco ends now. I'm preparing my boat for departure tomorrow so that I can get some actual help for Reuben.
For a high-ranking official, you sure are making a quick getaway. I suppose that's all you do back at the office.
Think twice before you pull the trigger, Miss Frost.
Next time, I will.
Don't be selfish, Mr. Captain. Take us off this island too.
I'd like to leave too. Please? It's not safe.
Oh, I think everyone would love to sail away from here.
Someone has to take care of Reuben until backup arrives. I'd rather stay.
I think I'll stay and give Dr. Cat a hand.
That's not necessary, dear. We'll keep an eye on things.
Yes, it'd be best if you helped the Admiral on the mainland.
I suppose so.
The journey isn't going to be easy, not with the storm on our tail. And there's only so much space on the boat. I'll take 2 of you, but no more.
What are your criteria for taking someone on board?
I don't have a preference. Anyone is welcome to sail with me.
So what? We'll just draw straws to decide?
Something like that.
I'm sure there were some toothpicks back in the foyer. I'll go get them.
Off you go then.
I'm getting Jack's. Everyone who wants to leave should get a chance.
Well, I won't interfere with your plans. I'll be downstairs.
Miss Page, did you find the toothpicks?
Yes, they're right here. But before you take off with 2 of the guests, I just need to ask you something about yesterday. I know you spoke with Mrs. Bird late last night. What was it about?
This really isn't the best time to discuss it.
Well, I don't see a better opportunity.
Then you're blind. We're not doing this here. We can speak afterward in my castle suite. It's right next to Mr. Wolf's. Now, for goodness sake, give me the toothpicks. All right then, folks. Pick a straw and keep it to yourself for now. The longest ones are your tickets off Esperanza. Miss Page, all of this was your idea, so you pick first.
Excuse me. I'm gonna rest in my room. All this has been exhausting.
That's everyone. Moment of truth, people. Show me what...
Typical. So much skill, so little luck.
Well, it could have gone either way.
Now I can do my part and help Ruben.
Bien! The wheel of fortune has turned my way.
The decision is final. Let's not make a scene here, all right?
Can I have a word with you, Carla?
I'm all ears. What is it you want to tell me?
I'm truly sorry for raging back in the garden. I should have kept my head. Janet gave me an earful about it, but damn, she always sets me on the right track. I know you're looking out for Ruben as much as I am. Will you forgive me, Carla?
I suppose, but I can't just drop it straight away, Jax.
Of course, take your time. I won't pester you no more about it. Guess I best get packing for that boat trip. See ya, Karla Peydж.
Bye, Jackson. I have to talk to the Admiral before he leaves.
Oh, hello. I just realized something, señorita.
What's troubling you, Q?
I must have left this water hose out after I cleaned the pool. If Lucas tripped on it, and I could never forgive myself.
The situation is much worse than that, Q. We've connected the dots, and it seems that Lucas was murdered.
Dios mío, who would do such a thing?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Mrs. Bird mentioned something suspicious about the jungle.
There used to be a gap in the garden hedge. I think someone sneaked through there. I called out, but the howling wind drowned out my voice.
I'll take a look later, Q. I have to speak to the Admiral before he sails away.
See, I saw him heading through the gate. Please be careful, Carla.
Yep, that's the Admiral's castle suite. It's unlocked. The Admiral must be waiting for me. I doubt that drawbridge can be raised. Admiral? Admiral! Thank goodness. He's still alive. This looks bad, but I can't help him without Dr. Cat. She must still be resting in her suite. I must find Dr. Cat immediately. It's an emergency, Dr. Cat.
What's happening?
Someone knocked out the Admiral. He's lying unconscious in his suite.
What? That's awful. I'll grab my kit and head straight to him. And we'll need some ice, Carla.
Of course. I'll check the walk-in fridge. Great! There's an ice machine right here. It's not working. Maybe there's something I could do to fix it? I think that's done the job. Let's see if it works now. Nothing to put the ice in. I should find an ice bag. This... All right. I best hurry back to the castle suite. Huh. It's already dark outside.
Did you find any ice?
Yeah, I've got a whole freezer bag.
Pass it to me, please. He'll survive. He'll just have one hell of a headache when he wakes up. Still, it's beyond my understanding who attacked Sam and why.
It's because he was planning to leave the island and bring back help. I don't think the attacker wants any third parties involved.
What worries me most is that we don't know why everyone is getting attacked in the first place.
We'll figure this out later.
That's right. We can't leave Sam lying on the floor now. Can you find someone to help us lift him into bed?
Sure. I'll look around the mansion.
Hey, listen, fella. I doubt you can take another hit to your tiny head.
Back off, man. I ain't apologizing for it.
There's enough to deal with around here. I really don't want another fight breaking out.
Don't worry. It wouldn't be much of a fight anyway.
Freddy, whatever it is, just apologize and let's get this over with.
I didn't say anything worth apologizing for.
Honestly, we have bigger issues than your petty fighting. The Admiral's just been attacked by someone.
What? When the hell did that happen?
You're being serious, aren't you?
I'll explain later, but I need one of you to come with me now. Jax, will you help me out?
Damn right I will. Just point me in the right direction.
Leaving me out again? That's a little harsh.
Sorry, Freddy, but I just need a hand from one of you. Follow me, Jax. I've brought some help.
Well, I'll be damned. How's he holding up?
He's alive, so I'd say he's doing all right.
Once we find out who did this, I'll fully return the favor.
I think there's been enough violence for one weekend.
All I'm saying is the person who did this should pay.
Seriously? There are more humane ways to deal with all this.
I'll stay here for a while to monitor Sam. But I also have Ruben to attend to. Someone needs to look after the Admiral while I'm gone.
I can keep an eye on him, Dr. Cat.
Hey, you brought me here for a reason. I'll guard the Admiral.
Since that's settled, let's get the Admiral into bed. Right then. I'll support his head. Can you manage the rest, Jax?
Sure, I'm as strong as they come.
Steady now. Thanks, Jax.
Just glad to do my part. Give me a shout when you need me here.
Will do. So, what do you think happened to Sam?
No clue. I think I'll look around and take a few pictures first.
I'll keep an eye out for anything odd, too.
A ripped piece of cloth. It might belong to the culprit. I should grab a photo.
Carla, did you lose an earring?
No. Why do you ask?
Well, I found one lying on the ground. Called me old-fashioned, but I doubt the Admiral wears jewelry. Take a look. So what's your take on this?
Well, the Admiral was hit on the back of the head. It looks like the intruder snuck in and attacked the Admiral from behind. Did they intend to kill the Admiral, but failed? Maybe they just didn't expect me to show up. The intruder went through the Admiral's things. But why? I wonder if they got what they came for. And they left in a hurry. That's why this earring might be a very big find, Dr. Cat. It could lead us to the attacker.
Whose earring is it, though? Perhaps Mrs. Bird would know.
Good idea. I'll find her and ask about it.
The garden would be a good place to start, I think. Mrs. Bird enjoys sitting there in the evenings.
Thanks. Evening, Mrs. Bird.
Hello, Carla. What brings you out here?
I need your opinion on something I've found.
I'll help if I can, dear. Can you show it to me? An earring? I don't understand, Carla.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing earrings like this?
Can't say I have. Why do you need to know?
It's a piece of evidence I found.
Evidence? Of what?
I'll fill you in on the details later. Can you find out whose it is?
I can snoop around, but there's just one problem. Someone left me a threatening note, Carla.
When did that happen?
Well, I found it in the kitchen half an hour ago. God knows when it was planted.
Have you still got the note?
Yes, right here on the table. I think the threat is aimed at you too, Carla.
Whoever it is, they know we're onto them.
A threat's still a threat. And I'm not going down without a fight. I just need something to protect myself with.
What do you have in mind?
I know that Lucas had a blackjack in his room.
Why would you choose a blackjack?
It's a blunt weapon, and I'm not planning on killing anyone.
If you say so. I'll bring the blackjack from Lucas's room then.
Thank you, Carla.
Listen, I can't help myself sometimes.
Damn it, Jax. You're not the same man I fell in love with. You've changed.
Love. I thought that word was gone from your vocabulary.
I've had enough of your stupid insults. Were you just listening in on us?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear a thing.
That's the worst lie I've ever heard. And to my face?
If there's anything I can do to make things better...
There is. Don't tell a soul what you heard. What are you even doing down here?
I'm just getting Mrs. Bird something from the security room.
Well, be on your way then.
The blackjack is somewhere in here. Maybe behind the folding screen. I found that blackjack you asked for, Mrs. Bird.
Oh, let me see. That's the one. Much appreciated, Carla.
No problem. Isn't it odd that Lucas had a vintage blackjack, though?
Oh, not at all. I asked him to keep it safe.
I'm not sure I follow.
I haven't always prepared dinners and dusted surfaces, Carla. But that's a story for another time.
As you wish, Mrs. Bird. I need to go and check on the Admiral.
Give him my best. And do stay safe, Carla.
Oh, Carla. What a lovely surprise to see you here.
Where's Dr. Cat?
I believe she's monitoring Ruben's health. Bless her.
Would you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Are you suspicious of me? Chérie, please. Jax told me about the incident and I offered to take over. Go get some rest. I've got this covered, really.
I'd prefer to stay and look after the Admiral myself. Actually, I insist.
Have it your way then. I didn't come here for a cat fight.
If I need any help, I'll just...
Oh, Sam! Don't you move a muscle now!
What? Aren't you a surprising duo to find?
Admiral, how are you feeling?
Like I've been on the roller coaster of a lifetime.
You were hit on the back of the head, Admiral.
Attacked, you mean? Someone really doesn't want me getting off the island. Which only confirms that I need to sail to the mainland, and soon.
In your condition? Are you sure?
Absolutely. I just need to rest a short while. My head is splitting, and I left my aspirin in the dining hall.
I'll go grab it for you. Just stay put.
Watch your back, Carla. You never know who's still lurking around.
You're all fishy. Anyone here could be the killer.
Stop saying that, please. Just calm down.
Yeah? Tell that to your country boy.
You want to settle this, Wolf?
Get a hold of yourselves. What a joke this is.
You know what's really funny, Portia? Nobody's leaving the island now, just like you wanted. Ain't that just fine?
Jax, use your head for once. You think I did this?
You sure are twisted like that.
Whatever I say, it just falls on deaf ears.
We should not let this push us over the edge.
I've had enough of y'all's faces. Come on, Janet.
I'm gonna go chill with some video games.
I better find the Admiral's aspirin before... I shouldn't keep Admiral waiting any longer.
Ah, Miss Page, have you found my pills already?
Among other things, yeah.
Would you mind dissolving them for me? There's a cup and some water on the table.
Sure. Aspirin's ready. I can give it to the Admiral.
I suppose I need to start moving a little.
Admiral, you should stay still.
Don't worry about me, child. Just hand me the aspirin. Ah, I would have walked this off back in the day.
It's all right, sir. You still need to recover your strength.
Honestly, I thought you'd be a liability, but you've proven me wrong.
Perhaps you'll tell me about the security footage then?
It wasn't completely damaged. I managed to rewind it to a few intact frames. Lucas is captured, wiping his knuckles while talking to someone.
We found a bloody napkin on his body, so that makes sense.
You're missing the point. Lucas was known to whomever killed him. Unfortunately, the other person wasn't in the frame.
Could it be someone from the staff?
I thought so too. Mrs. Bird was the first to find the body, which made her my prime suspect.
Have you confronted her about it?
Of course. She was insulted by the accusation, but her story checks out. Mrs. Bird escorted Freddy to his suite shortly before the incident. He was then left unattended as Mrs. Bird went to tidy the Starship suite. His absence fits the time frame of Lucas's death.
I found an enamel pin from his jacket in the pool grate.
That raises a few eyebrows, but it's hardly proof. Lucas was always a thorough security officer. Chances are, he ran background checks on us. I reckon we might find something on Mr. Wolf, too.
In the security room. It's worth a shot.
Be subtle about it, Miss Page. Just bring me any documents you find.
If I was a classified file, I'd probably be hidden under a lock and key. If there's going to be any classified info in this room, it'll be in here. Lock. Check. Key for the lock? Not so much. If there's a key for the drawer, please let it be in this room. You'd probably keep the key. This would be an odd place. Hey, that's a key. I found a key, and I know where the lock is. Time to put the two together. This must be the file. VIP? That must be some kind of mistake. But what about Freddy?
What the hell are you doing? Hand that over.
No.
How dare you? You're not entitled just because Ruben found you. Get out.
That went south. I should report back to the Admiral.
Well, any luck snooping around?
You were right about the file, but Portia snatched it away from me.
And you just let her keep it?
I didn't exactly have a choice, Admiral. I still managed to take a peek at Freddy's profile. Apparently, his girlfriend died in an accident.
An accident just like Lucas's death?
Do you really think Freddy is capable of murder?
The fact the girlfriend's story never went public is alarming. The boy is a celebrity of sorts, after all.
Well, Freddy also started partying heavily and getting into debt. Maybe he's just numbing the pain? Losing a loved one is a heavy burden.
Never dismiss the lengths a grieving person can go to, Ms. Page. Regardless, there's no evidence that Freddy hacked Ruben's security. Yet. He's been avoiding me like the plague, so it wouldn't hurt to question him.
Let me try. Lately, he's been opening up to me a bit. I think he's gone to play some video games?
He should be in Ruben's game room, right by the parlor.
All right. I'll try to get his side of the story. Hey, Freddy. What are you up to? I just want to ask you a few questions.
An interrogation? Really?
Oh no. It's just two people talking. You know.
Yeah, right. Fool me once, Nancy. Okay, I'll bite. But only if you do me a favor first.
Let's get this over with then.
You want the easy one? Or the challenge?
I better not regret this. What's the challenge?
You want those answers or not? I'm off my game today. So, I need you to beat this level for me. Can you?
Just watch me. I've played my fair share of games.
Let's not get too cocky now, Nancy.
Okay, all I have to do is beat a level on his video game. How hard could
Whoa! Where did those skills come from?
I just refuse to give up or accept.
Don't I know it by now? There's still something I need you to...
What? You said one favor, Freddy.
Before this went to hell, Ruben saved me a bottle of 2016 Silvaner Rheinhessen. He's nice. I bet it's still in the wine cellar downstairs. Can you get it?
Wine cellar? Fine. For the sake of getting answers, I'll bring him that bottle of wine from the cellar. Yep, that's the wine Freddy was whining about. Got your poison right here, Freddy.
Oh yeah? Let me see the label. Go ahead with your questions then. I'm an open book.
Are you good at software, or is it just video games?
No, all that other nerd stuff goes over my head.
But you know more about hardware, right?
I wish, honestly. I struggle with the right side of a thumb drive. And don't get me started on high tech. Why are you asking? I'm just not good with that kind of stuff.
But you're great at winning football medals, right?
Hell yeah! Ruben wouldn't be paying top cash for my collection otherwise.
Sounds to me like you're hoping to bury your past.
I do what I want, or my name wouldn't be Freddy Wolf.
I hate to ask you this, but how did your girlfriend die?
How the... God damn it, Nancy! You just had to go digging.
You can tell me the truth or I can dig deeper.
I was a drunk idiot with road rage, alright? The car spun out of control. I got away with a concussion. But Elena, she didn't even make it to the hospital.
That's horrible. How come that wasn't on the news?
My managers buried the whole thing. It's just bad publicity, they said. But who cares? That I got to live with it, right? I know you think I killed Lucas, but you never thought to question the gardener.
Q? What about him?
Well, I saw Q and Lucas arguing when I first arrived, right by that damn pool. Now just leave me be, okay?
Huh. I guess I'll have to follow this up for the Admiral. I think I've just received a new message.
Carla, you're here.
Of course. What's going on?
Despite our treatment, the poison is destroying Ruben's blood cells. We need to do a blood transfusion before it's too late. Do you know your blood type, Carla?
Yeah, it's type O negative. I'm a universal donor.
You're a godsend. That's who you are.
All right then. Portia can give me a hand with the setup and... Damn, we're missing a clean hypodermic needle.
There might be some down in the workshop.
I'll go look for the needle there.
I pray you found a hypodermic needle. That's it. Please take a seat here, Carla.
You don't know what this means to me. Thank you.
So what's gonna happen?
I'll transfer some of your blood into an IV bag. Then I'll administer it to Ruben.
Did I mention I hate needles?
It'll only sting for a second, but the process takes a while. Just close your eyes or look away, dear.
Righto.
And yet again, Carla saves the day.
What if the poison's just too strong?
There's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Spare me the idioms. What makes you so sure?
The transfusion has bought us some time. To test the alternatives, at least.
Alternatives?
Navarro Labs has been engineering a plant with great medicinal potential. We planted some samples here on Esperanza to see if it would thrive.
Where is it growing now?
The soil around Esperanza is very diverse, but the plant took root in the jungle.
We have to give it a shot, Ruben.
What are we waiting for then?
Sunrise. The plant only blooms in daylight, and you'd have to extract the nectar. Besides, you'll need Q. Only he knows every bud and stem on the island.
I'll go talk to him. What's the plant called?
Back at the lab, we call it miraculous.
Ruben, do you actually trust her to get it right?
I do. Just like I trust my dear assistant to take care of our other guests. We can't let panic escalate into more violence, Portia.
I'd much prefer to stay by your side, but fine.
A small dinner could still salvage some relationships. Let Carla help you too.
That's a disaster waiting to happen.
I wish you two would just get along. It's going to be a long night.
I'd like you to help us with the plant first.
As you wish. But please, lend Ms. Frost a hand after that.
Not a problem. I hope Q's still at the greenhouse.
Carla? You're out pretty late.
No rest for the wicked. I need to get a plant for Ruben.
What plant, exactly?
It goes by the name of Miraculous?
Oh, see, that's a very special bud. And beautiful, too.
Can you describe what it looks like?
Words don't do it justice, señorita. I better show you. Just let me find my sketchbook first.
I'll help you look around.
Ah, you found it. I was sketching there earlier.
Do you mind if I take the page on Miraculous? For future reference.
No problem. Just lay the sketchbook on the table first.
Oops. I should put the leaves back in place. I can't leave. Great! It's been restored to its former glory. Now I can... So, where exactly does Miraculous grow?
A few places. I can take you there at dawn.
Great! I don't fancy wandering around the jungle by myself. Before I go, there's something else I've been meaning to ask.
What's on your mind?
What were you doing when Lucas fell into the pool?
I was tending the flower beds here and... Wait, you think I did something to Lucas? I'd never hurt my friend, Carla. I can't believe you.
That's not what I meant, Q. I'm sorry.
Out of respect to Mr. Navarro, I'll show you the plant tomorrow. But I have nothing else to say to you now.
There's another relationship gone sour. And now I gotta help Portia with the dinner party too. Hello? Anyone there? Must have been the wind. Wait a second. Didn't you see someone sneaking through here? No way I can reach that. Have I seen that cloth before? I'd better take a photo. Shoot! I should pick this up with the Admiral later on. But Portia must be getting impatient in the dining hall.
Well, did the gardener know anything?
Yeah, we'll go find the plant at dawn. Can I still help you?
You can set the table. There's a tablecloth in the dryer downstairs.
Okay, I'll go grab it.